sparkling bathing suit. I guess I was slim and trim. I guess, one day, right? I'm wishing. But that's awesome. So do you have a talent?
Okay. Oh, that's a really
Right,
good
yes.
question. Yeah,
I know you have a
we,
talent. You definitely have one. This man.
so let me tell you, when I got there the night, because we had to all meet on Thursday, and they were asking us to show our talent. And I
Yes.
was like, wait a minute, I didn't know it's gonna be like this. I thought it's gonna be like being natural and just go ahead and say something and leave. You don't have to rehearsal to be yourself.
Right.
And so
It's
I
true.
was,
It's true.
yeah, I was a little bit stressed about that because I was like, okay, I didn't prepare any song to sing. I didn't prepare any dance to dance.
Right.
I only came to talk and present my platform.
Right.
And
Right.
so I was, okay, I'm just going to be myself
Right.
and go ahead and talk to the public.
That's what you
Yeah.
have to do.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I dance. I like dancing.
I know
I'm
you
Congolese,
did. I
so
know
all
you
Congolese people like
did.
dancing. So
Wow.
yes, I think I enjoy dancing.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, she didn't even know it. So you did your culture from your country.
Oh
and,
yes, I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
I did.
Well, we'll have her come back another time when she's not in such beautiful clothes and have her
Yes.
and have her dance and do a whole skit, right? Stephanie said, what? So, okay, so being that you have the health area, and so tell me you're going to take it to what level? I mean, I'm just curious.
Okay, I know it's always challenging to use your beauty and your intelligence because most of the time,
Right.
especially in Africa, they think that if you are beautiful, you're not smart because you spend so much time trying to look
Balance,
better and
right.
beautiful outside, and
Right.
so it's always challenging for you to actually mix them together. Right now, as I was choosing the People's Princess, I am
She's really
trying
is.
to introduce this new program in my town. We'll be choosing each year a princess or a miss town. My town is Bukavu, and she will win
okay.
a 1 year scholarship for a school.
Oh,
So I will always go back in Congo and
Very
try
nice.
to get that done. For now, that's my focus.
That's your,
Yes,
yes,
but
yes.
again, I have so many things going on
Oh,
in my
my
mind and trying
goodness.
to. So I think I will be good. I will.
Wow, no, I truly believe you. I'm excited for you. I mean, it's and look at the winner.
I know that's Miss Cam. It's funny. We actually were in
Can
the
you
same
put that picture back
bedroom.
up again?
Yeah, we slept in the same bedroom with Miss Cameroon
Oh my
and Miss
goodness.
Zimbabwe
What?
and Miss Gabon. So when we came back with two crowns,
And then you're like, what?
yeah, she deserved it.
She did.
I
She
spent
did.
only 2 nights with her, but I learned a lot from that.
Yeah. Oh my
She's smart.
goodness.
She made her own wings. Oh God. Even when I talk about her, I have
you
chills.
get,
Yeah,
yes,
she
yes.
really deserved it. And as soon as I met her, as soon as I spent time with her, I knew she's gonna get the bigger crown.
Oh, you did. You
We were
did.
talking, and she was
See?
like, Grace, how did you do to get 8,000 votes? And I'm like, how do you do to be like this?
Right.
I knew she's gonna get the bigger crown.
You
I knew
did?
already. I was going there presenting myself, knowing she got it.
Oh,
already.
you did.
Yes,
Oh my
she deserved it.
goodness.
She did deserve it.
Well,
I know.
hey, I mean, I think that Lady K does wonderful. She holds a wonderful event. She has everybody looking gorgeous, and just the platform and the way she treats everybody with all respect and all the ladies. I mean,
Yeah.
because a pageant can be very tricky. I mean, because what it is you fight amongst each other because everybody wants to win. Everybody gets jealous of each other.
True.
So being is not easy.
It's not. It is not.
I mean, I was in a pageant a long time ago.
Oh, how was it?
I came in the third place or fifth. I don't remember.
Wow.
I know I won the bathing suit contest and the talent contest. I mean, I was the tap dancer of the year. So that was pretty interesting. Tap dance of the I did tap dancing for about 10 years. So it was kind of 10 years, yeah. One day I'll come on here and do some tapping in there. They have to move the rock and everything. But it's so good. So we are really happy that you were able to make it in the studio. This is
Thank you. It's my
awesome.
pleasure to be here. I didn't know you were the judge until today.
I was the
I was
judge,
like, wait,
yes.
She was the judge.
I know,
Yeah.
right? I wear
I'm
many
happy to be
hats. I wear
here.
many hats. Oh my goodness. And that was one of them, so I was really excited. But we're going to move right back over to my sister over here, Miss Stephanie, and give her the platform so she could tell us all about what she's doing. So Stephanie, welcome to.
Thank you.
You
Thank
know.
you for having me. It's always an adventure when I hook up with you.
Well,
we never know where we're going to end up.
So,
whose presence we're going to be in.
you know, it's so true.
Yeah.
I mean, we was in Arlington Cemetery today. I mean, she woke me up out of my busy schedule, I must say, because I was working. I was sleeping and working at the same time. You know how it is when you're working these long hours, right? And so Stephanie said, Patricia, can you get down here and take some pictures at Arlington Cemetery? I was like, today? I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to be real quick. In less than an hour, I got dressed, got my program together, and I rushed over there, and I said, okay, let's have some fun. So she's going to tell you all about who she was with and what she was doing, and it was very interesting. I was with them a couple of different dates. So I'm going to let her tell you all about it.
I'm here today, as you can see from the T-shirts there. The 369th Experience is a series of programs that represent the African American and Puerto Rican experience in World War I. You know, before you had Dizzy Gillespie, George Gershwin, and Duke Ellington, you had James Reese Europe and the Harlem Hellfighters, which were the most famous military band during World War I.
Yes.
So the descendants were here this weekend to join the French American Cultural Foundation. They did programming around, you know, this is the centennial for World War I.
Yes, it is.
And our programs, the 369th
Arlington.
Experience, focuses on the African American experience there. We are recreating the Harlem Hellfighters Band.
Yes.
We have over 12 HBCU colleges represented here and 42 students.
Oh, that must be me.
That will, yes.
Yes.
And in the picture there, you see.
Can you put that picture back up again? Because she's going to tell us who the different individuals were.
In the photograph there, you see the descendants of James Reese Europe, who is buried at Arlington National Cemetery. And those are his descendants there,
Right.
James Reese Europe III and
Leave
his,
that one
and
there
his
for a minute.
bloodline.
Yeah, just happened to be in there.
So, you know, we were happy that you were able to come to Arlington to take that picture because it's very important. We're promoting the 369th Experience programs, which really is the recreation of the Harlem Hellfighters Band. We have a traveling exhibition, and we have an educational component, a K through 12 study guide that will meet the Department of Education standards for certain course subjects, and a college resource guide. And the students will learn the history and the repertoire of this great musician, James Reese Europe. And the band director was Noble Sissel.
Okay.
So I'm sure you know you may have heard of Sissel and Blake. So, but James Reese Europe and the Harlem Hellfighters Band ushered in the Harlem Renaissance.
Oh, yes.
The story goes out of New York, the 15th National Guard Regiment. They were the first African American soldiers to go to war.
Right.
James Reese Europe was an established man, well-educated man. He knew his music, and he started out here in Washington, D.C., where they have the James Reese Europe American Legion Post number 5 here. So you have a lot of history right here.
Oh, yeah, D.C. is so much history. It's amazing.
Yeah, right here. So the story goes, James Reese Europe went to Puerto Rico and recruited some band members because he liked the sound of the strings and the orchestra. Well, he put the band together, so when they joined the band, they didn't know they would join the army.
Oh,
Well,
that's a way to. That sounds like me tricking my kids, right?
No,
I know that's a joke, right?
They
Yes.
knew what they were doing. However, when they landed, New Year's Day 1918, in a little town called Brest, France, they played the French's national anthem, the Marseillaise. But these brothers, you know, black folks got something for you.
Okay,
They got something for you.
All right, so we
These
can
brothers
say.
played the French's national anthem, but they had jazzed the song up so much they didn't even recognize the song until they were halfway through the song, and then they, of course, saluted.
Wow.
So that was the beginning. That was the first time that Europeans had heard what we call as ragtime, big band, and jazz. That was the first introduction. So
amazing.
they
Isn't that
saw these
something?
men of color. They saw these men of color, thought they were marking them. They didn't know that they had been told that black men couldn't read. So they didn't know that these guys could actually read the music. So they took their sheet music.
Oh my.
They took the sheet music, but that was okay.
Okay.
You know, they
That's
had
all right.
rehearsed.
They knew it already,
they
right?
knew it. They knew it. Took the
Right.
sheet music. Of course, they played the second song better than the first
I
song.
know they did because they didn't have the music and
Okay,
they
but
just
that-
played off the cuff, I'm sure.
They knew it.
Wow.
after that, they came back and said, well, we took your music, we tried to play it,
And they could.
but we couldn't make it sound the way you made it sound.
I know that's right.
So, you know,
right.
what is for you is for you.
Right.
And
So they gave
his
it
brother
back.
James, well, no, they
Hey.
were very instrumental
They created again.
in creating and crossing cultural boundaries.
Okay.
You know, they were no longer looked at as a group of black men that the American soldiers, they were not allowed to fight with the American soldiers
Right.
because at that time,
I saw little- right.
segregation laws prohibit them from black men from carrying guns, that kind of thing. But they'd gone to Europe. Then the French accepted them wholeheartedly, and they fought valiantly. They stayed. This regiment, the 15th National Guard, and then it turned into 369 Harlem Hellfighters, stayed on the front line longer than any American regiment.
Wow.
They did not lose 1 inch of ground. They did not lose 1 soldier
Wow.
to the enemy.
Because they were bonded, right?
Yeah, they were bonded, and you know, it was just that time.
Wow.
So the music, there's not one piece of music that you hear today
It
that
doesn't have anything to do
does
with
not
that.
go back to James Reese Europe.
Isn't that something? So the family was here visiting, and they were
Yes.
coming, and
Well,
that's
they
what
were
we ended
here.
up at the
They
set.
the family was here, part of a program that we did with the French American Cultural Foundation. They had a
Wow.
symposium where they had a list of scholars that talked about, did we make the right decision?
We can show
and-
their picture again.
Yeah, and then they had
Anyway,
a concert, which they included a lot of historians, a lot of
Just from this event.
yes,
Got it,
from this. So it was a 2-day
Can we
weekend.
show? Can we? Yeah, that was
Oh,
the other one with
yeah.
just the 4 of them, please. So if this one is jazz.
This was the
tell
Jazz
us the
Meets
name.
France.
Okay. Okay.
And, you know,
But show the, face it that way so they could see it.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
You want to just show this right very quickly.
Yeah, the French American Cultural
Can't see
Foundation.
it too good. Can you zoom into that? Yeah, we want to make sure they know because you're going to keep it going at this, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to have additional programs to show it, right? So Jazz Meets France. And so this
Yes.
event was very nice. It was well attended. It was
Right.
nice music. And they also had the gentleman from Howard, I think you said something about his name was there.
Oh yes,
Was one
they
of the
have,
musicians was,
oh yeah,
was from there.
yeah. They
I
had
don't
the
remember his name, but they had-
Charlie Young.
Yes.
Charlie Young,
That's
Mr.
correct.
Young, who
Mr.
is the Smithsonian Masterworks Orchestra Ensemble, and he led the Smithsonian's band there today.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's the coordinator of jazz studies at Howard University.
Well, representing Howard, of course.
Yeah.
I'm at Howard too,
and then,
you know.
and then yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
rank, Hey, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
my daughter went to Howard. My sister went to Howard.
Oh,
so,
my
Yeah, we're Howard
goodness.
people. And we have students from Howard that are in the
In the
Harlem
program,
Hellfighters
right?
band, and we
Okay.
have the band director, a consultant, Mr. Kelvin Washington.
Washington.
Yes, who's
we have
part-
to get you to Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna bring you on. And you're Howard too. Yes, we have Howard in the building too, right? Hey, it's right across the street. We're representing, right? But anyway, so we're so happy that you're here. So tell us what you're gonna do moving forward. Can somebody book them, and how can they get in touch with you?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about
We're
that.
the
And what you're trying to take it, move it, from
the
here.
band is made of 42 students, and really one of our main goals is to reach the millennium.
Okay.
You hear a lot about World War II, but you really don't hear a lot about World War I.
You're right. Why is
And-
that?
and-
I mean, I know that's a trick
well,
question,
number one,
right?
because most of those
Right.
people
Mhm.
have passed on, have transitioned,
Yes, they
and
have,
you don't really
right.
have anybody from there. But
Right.
that was supposed to be the war to end all wars.
It
was the
should.
Great War.
Right.
And it was the first modern war. They
Right.
used helicopter, airplanes, and machine guns. It was the first,
It was first,
modern
right.
war.
Amazing. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, you had.
Wow.
It was a major war that changed everything. It
Wow.
changed everything.
And it's so interesting how you're with the family members, the grandchildren, right? And do they know the story? Can they really
Yes,
truly know the
yes.
story,
They
right?
know the stories.
Right, because
They know the stories because their families pass those stories on.
Very
Now,
important. Right.
Americans or the masses don't know the story because
No.
it's like the forgotten war.
It is,
You know, you
right.
had World War II, and then you had the Vietnam conflict. So they kind of get overshadowed with that.
I'm
However,
sure.
with a generous grant from the Coca-Cola Foundation.
Oh, we love the Coca-Cola Foundation
Yeah,
now,
the
don't
Coca-Cola
we?
Foundation
Yes.
came to our rescue
Okay.
and sponsored our program so that we could
This program
acknowledge.
here?
Yes.
This one? Okay.
Yeah, the same program here.
Okay,
so
we
that we
bring this
can-
closer to the screen so we can make sure, we want to make sure you see everything in here, right?
Okay. This is
So this one here, will you tell us a little bit about that?
yeah, this is our logo. And it just
Okay.
talks about the series of programs that we have.
Okay.
The band, the college band that we're putting together. The
That's
students
good,
will not
that's
only
good.
learn the repertoire, but they'll learn the history
Right.
and how that history is still alive today. Alive today.
Okay.
We have a wonderful photograph of Duke Ellington at the grave of James Rees-Stewart, paying homage to him
Wow.
because they knew. Unfortunately, James Rees-Stewart was killed once he came back from the war, and they
Right.
only recorded one song by Pathé Recording. Not one
Oh,
song, but
wow.
one album, I'll
One
say.
album, right?
Yeah.
That's something, yeah, yeah.
But that history of that music is here today. It's just Noble Sissel referred to James Rees-Stewart as the Martin Luther King of music
Wow.
at that time. So there's a lot of history that you can find out about James Rees-Stewart, but
Okay.
you can go to our website,
Okay, tell 'em.
www.369
369. Now, why'd you get 369? Is that
Because
the
they're
whole
the
year?
369. That was,
I was just
was the
curious.
regiment, the three.
Oh, the 369. But why did they call it 369? Oh, that's a number in the order. I see.
That's
I'm
the
just,
regiment that they fought in.
you
15th National Guard
Okay.
Regiment, and it was a 369th unit in.
Oh, I see.
the
Okay.
military.
Well, you know, you have to learn about all these things. You know, being
Yeah.
not in the
And the
military,
point
you know.
is, we want to get those 10 million millenniums that are out there that really don't have a clue that all this hip hop music and rap and all
Right.
that came right from James
Isn't it?
Rees, Europe, Noble
Educate 'em.
Sissel, and the Harlem Hellfighters.
Well, you go and just educate them, honey, because I've learned so much of speaking with them for a few minutes and hearing the music. And I mean, I had someplace to be, but I made my way over there just to be in the building, you know,
We
make sure I
appreciate
hear
that.
it,
Yeah.
to get that photo up. You know what I'm saying?
So we're planning
Yeah.
a tour for the students. We're going to take them to Paris, France, so
yes,
that they
Paris,
can.
I'll be in Paris too.
Even though the soldiers had
Yes.
won the Croix de Guerre by the French military, they were not allowed to participate in the victory parade.
Okay.
They had gone there.
Wow, it's
won,
crazy.
won
Oh,
the.
my.
Well, it was just at that time.
Yeah, well, now we have a
That's
new
just
time.
the
We
way
could
it
just
is.
right.
And now,
right.
now we've been given an opportunity with the United States World War I Centennial Commission,
Okay.
the Coca-Cola Foundation,
Wow.
and one of our greatest supporters is Commissioner Monique Siegfried.
Wow.
She's French, so she really understood the
Right, the
significance.
power.
And, you know, when you come from a country that has not had war on, we haven't had war on our land for centuries, since what, the
Right.
Civil War?
Right.
And then
We
the
want to
French
keep it
co-
like that too.
Of course,
Right.
of course, that's the great country that we are.
Yes.
But my point was, quite often Europeans or people that live outside of this country understand a little differently what the sacrifice or what the commitment from the African American soldiers were,
Right.
and
Yeah.
how they came and saved them.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, they saved them. So
Amazing.
you know what? You can say what you want to say about America, but most cases,
Right.
the worst case in America is better than most cases outside of this
Oh,
country.
you better believe it. Yeah,
So,
truly. Yeah.
You know, we have our challenges, and you know, we as African American people, we have a lot to give. We have a lot, and sometimes we don't get credit for it. So, part of what this the 369th Experience program is to acknowledge, educate, and preserve the legacy of the Harlem Hellfighters and all of the African American soldiers and all of the soldiers, period, in the war. But we really want to highlight the African Americans because they were not allowed to march in the victory parade down the Champs-Élysées. So we're here to do that.
Well, we appreciate you bringing all of that information, boy. I'm telling you, this Isn't that a lot of information?
It is.
We got the health, we got the World War I. Okay, so we're gonna move on to stuff I have to talk about. No, I'm just kidding. You already let them know how to find you, right, already? Because I mentioned it,
I
right?
said www.369experience. And how you can remember that, I don't know if you were born then, but there used to be a
369.
clapping song. Yeah, 369.
I know the song, yes.
Yeah. So what we say is 369, doing fine. We are the descendants of 369. War broke out, brothers rode out. So
Yes.
and it goes on.
I know it. I know you don't know because I know.
No,
I know you don't know. Okay,
I
well.
know this song, I just don't know.
Well, that's okay. How about this? We're gonna move right along, and we're just gonna we can just show the one that says black crystal on there. The photos that I just want to mention. Hold this. You can hold this on me, right? How about
Okay.
that? How funny is that? We gotta keep it real, right?
Okay,
in the
you
studio.
go right on.
But anyway, so can we pull up the one that has the brunch, the holiday brunch? That I'm actually having an event coming up. It has the Black Crystal, that was the name of it. Patricia McDougal on the scene holiday brunch. Yeah, can we hold it right there? Okay, so I have this major event coming up, and I hope everybody's invited. Okay, Gene Con is one of my honorees. Lance London is an honoree. I'm just naming all the honorees because we got so many honorees up in here, right? That's all I'm gonna say, and more. And I mean, too many to name, right? But anyway, I have Eugene Chapman. He's going to be performing. Chris, your require. I always say his name wrong. You probably read it better than I could say it, right, Chris? You're in that building. I know you are. Anyway, Alex Cologne. He's coming from Brooklyn, New York. He's a Belizean. Miss Africa USA and former Miss Africa USA is going to be in the building, and I know you're coming as well. So if you want to meet her personally, my sister's going to be up in here. She's going to be representing as well. And we got Harold Andrews. He's a singer-songwriter as well. I know that Chris is a singer-songwriter and piano, so they're all going to be in there doing their thing. And then we have my brother Wayne. He's a photographer, so he's wearing many hats. He's actually going to be doing his thing as well. He's going to be DJing in between, but Lance is giving us food. So if you like Carolina Kitchen, who doesn't, right? And so he's going to be sponsoring the food. So we really appreciate him coming out and doing that, right? And Denise Mitchum, she's actually going to be. We have a panel. Rachel Gaston Brown, she's going to be on the panel. Erica Simpson's going to be on the panel. Be on the on that panel as well. So we have a lot of stuff coming down the pike. Also, Marcella Barnes is going to be on the panel as well. So we're excited to have her. And guess who is moderating? Oh my goodness! So I saved that for last, right? Dr. Sylvia Trey Moore Morrison. She's going to be in the building. She is the She's going to be live. When I say live, oh my goodness, if you're in for a treat. If you know Sylvia, I know everybody does, right? She's going to be moderating that, and that's going to be off the charts. So she's the mistress of ceremony. We're going to have so much fun doing that. So I just want to give a shout out to her too. And I'm the host, of course. So I'm going to be in the building. We have also, let me not forget, we have a fashion piece that's going to be going down. And it's going to be Miss McMillan. She's going to be doing our fashion piece. So we're really excited about having her. And I mean, it's going to be, we have some other little treats in and out here and there, all kind of stuff. And guess what else we have? If you want to go actually and tour the African Museum with me on the Saturday before, if you have a ticket for December 3rd, you call me because I have a ticket for you for December 2nd to get into the African Museum. How about that? And you're going to be I'm going to personally give you the tour. I'll prove that, right? It's going to be a quick tour, and then you're going to actually make your way through the African Museum. I want to make sure that you see everything in the building, right? Because you don't want to miss anything. Have you been there yet?
No, so I'm coming.
Oh, wow. Well, she's going to be in the building. Get the camera on. Make sure you see it. Okay. No, it's over here, honey. Okay. Hello. She's going to be in the building, right?
You give me
Well, you know,
camera lessons here.
we're going to get some other beauty queens in the building, too. So we're going to make sure that you get a really interesting tour. And I ain't going to say anybody else is in there because I know Maurice is coming from New York. He's going to be in the building, too. And he's going to be touring the building, too. Everybody know Maurice? Yes, Maurice. I threw it out there, right? But anyway, it's going to be lots of fun, and we're going to have a wonderful time. But more important, Sunday, December 3rd. Come if you're hungry, you want some music, you want some talent, you want some beauty, you want to hear some laughs, you want to just have some fun. We have mimosas, but I want to say who else is going to be in there. Can you put that black crystal up there? Because I got some sparkling black crystal, I mean serious, sparkling black crystal.
Okay.
If we can put that there, so that's going to be some sparkling wine. He's going to actually be one of my sponsors, and he's going to bring that. So between Lance London, he's being honored, and this black crystal wine, I don't know what else to say. I mean, oh, I forgot Flow wine. We got some Flow wine for you too. So I hope you bring your taste buds on, because it's going to be live up in there. But anyway, so I just want to throw that out there. So can we move right along, because we have some other stuff I want to talk about too. Let's talk about the Caribbean and African faith base. I know my friend Dr. DK is looking for me right about now. But anyway, shout out to he has so much stuff going on. But can we put that flyer with me up there? I just want to say one thing. That's the one that I'm nominated. So Dr. DK nominated me. Let's show that. If you could turn it around and show that one right there. So Dr. DK nominated. No, that's the first one we want to put back up there, like this.
Okay.
So on November 25th, Saturday at 5:30 in the evening, I have been nominated to receive an honorary doctorate. That's what I said, honorary doctorate, right? Yes, thank you. Yeah, you got to clap with that one, right? Yes, you know what I'm saying? That's classic, right? But anyway, so it's for the Caribbean African Faith-Based Leadership Conference. They actually nominated me, Dr. DK did, so I appreciate him. I love him. I know I'm always giving a shout out, but he's looking for me right now for some video clips, so I'm going to send it to you. But anyway, so I've been nominated to get my honorary doctorate by CICA International, by International University, the CICA International University, and that's going to be that big event is going to be on Saturday, November 25th, 5:30, and it's going to be at Long Island Marriott Hotel. So please, I invite you to join me. Anybody's in the area, whoever's in New York, all my New York friends, you're invited. It's free. How cool is that? That's even better. You get to see me get robed with my doctorate. I'm so excited for my media, social skills. I mean, that I have a lot of. But anyway, let's show that other flyer very quickly, if you don't mind. And Dr. DK, he has a lot of stuff. Hold this for 1 second for me and face it that way. If we show the other flyer real quick on her. The yellow one, the Caribbean African Faith-Based one, the event schedule. So here's stuff going on with that. You have the second flyer that's with that one? Right. So Dr. DK has on the same day, he has all these various big time political key leaders from all over the world. That's all I'm going to say, because he's doing an international leadership symposium and awards banquet following my my robing, and it's going to be from I can't say, it's from 10 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock at night. And who is going to be in the building? That's all I'm going to say, right? And so you're welcome to join us. It's there's a little fee associated with that. So please get on my Facebook page and check out this venue. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be 10 o'clock in the morning to 11:45 at night at the same hotel, the Long Island Marriott Hotel at 101 Doolittle Boulevard in Uniondale, New York. So all my friends, if you're interested in coming out and having a wonderful time, you don't have anything to do, November 25th, that is the place to be. Anyway, so we're going to move right along, and we're going to show the other pictures, because I know we're up against time now. We already saw Grace, and we saw that beautiful face. Here she's right with us in person, right? Let's go and move it up to Larry. Larry Whites. He has the 7th annual holiday cocktail reception and toy drive. So if you want to have some fun on December 9th, I know all this stuff going on December 9th, because I know Chu is one of my honorees too. And let me not forget Chu. Chu is with the Harlem Globetrotters. So wait, Chu. I look forward to seeing you too, Chu, right? But this is right after this. Larry's 7th annual holiday cocktail drive is in the day. So please get your tickets. They're pretty reasonable. It's something you don't want to miss. And I'm going to be one of the honorees. I'm telling you, I'm just getting honored all over the place. But anyway, so 7th annual holiday toy drive, that's Larry White. Please get your ticket. I'm sure there's still some left, but you don't want it to sell out. But Chu is going to actually be honored at my event. Are you coming to this too?
No, I'm just asking, was Larry one of the judges too?
Yes, Larry was a judge. Yes, Larry was a judge. You remember Larry? You can see him right there.
Okay.
Yes, he's going to have a toy drive. Maybe you can come and help give out the toys.
On November 20th?
Yes, that's the 9th. Yes.
Okay.
So no, that's not the
December.
20th. December 9th.
December.
Don't let me mess that date up. December 9th, that's Larry's event, right? December 3rd is my event. Also, I know True is having a toy drive too. True is with the Harlem Globetrotters. So don't forget that one. He will actually be at my event. He's one of the honorees. Yes, we are honoring True. If everybody know who he is, he's with the Harlem Globetrotters. He's not going to be bouncing around balls up in the building now, okay? It is a gym because it's going to be held at the Y, but it's all good. He's going to be in there having and all the fun stuff, wine and all the stuff going on. I mean, if that's if he wants to. I mean, it's up to him. But anyway, let's move right along. And we're going to go over to Paul Wharton. Let's go to the Paul Wharton folders. How about that? And I'm going to let you tell us all about Jennifer Lewis, who was in the building. I know, right? Put you on the spot, right? So Jennifer Lewis, she's the mother of Black Hollywood. She was actually being represented, and guess what? Paul Wharton was in the building. And so I said to my sister over here, Stephanie, she's going to tell you all about my sister, Jennifer, because I'm going to tell you, Jennifer was live. When I say she was live, it was no joke. She was seriously live. I mean, I was like, I was really, really, and you can see they were having some fun.
Yeah.
I mean, she's an actress, right? So she does wonderful
Jennifer
things.
Lewis
Well, you
is
know Jennifer Lewis.
is very well known.
Oh, tell us
Yeah.
about Jennifer.
Jennifer has been on the scene in Hollywood for many years, but her most current show is Blackish, where she plays the grandmother on there.
Grandmother, same age as the kids, right?
Yeah, she's a grandmother, and they cover serious issues on that show. Blackish, they cover the issue. And you know Jennifer Lewis, because she's always talking about Black Jesus.
Yeah,
Black
she
Jesus.
was talking about it. No doubt.
Yeah. But they cover and discuss and give a realistic point of view of the African American experience on Blackish. So if you haven't seen, you have to go and check it out.
And her book is awesome.
And then she's written a book that's very realistic about her life and her trial. But she was just on The View with Whoopi and good friends. She was sang background with Bette Midler on Broadway. So she's really an outstanding entertainer.
Well, I love her. That's all I'm going to say. She was off the charts. And anyway, Jennifer Lewis, get her book, The Mother of Black Hollywood. That's all I'm going to say, because, I mean, I can't wait to read it. They said I'm not going to put it down. I truly believe it. So shout out to Paul Wharton for inviting me. It was absolutely stunning event, and we showed the pictures just a minute ago. And I want to say thank you so much for chiming in. I didn't show one picture. If we can't show the one picture of the WIPAC, the Grand Ball, because we was partying in there, too. I mean, I just stayed busy. I'm telling you, I couldn't forget this picture right here. Hey, we had a wonderful time at that event. That's all I'm going to say, and more pictures to come. So we want to thank you for chiming in, and we want to thank you,
My pleasure.
actually, for coming out, the beauty queen, the people's choice. I mean, she's definitely the people's choice. And Stephanie for coming on to tell us all
The
about
369th experience.
So, Princess People of Miss Africa USA in the building, and Stephanie with the 369th, and Patricia McDougal chiming out every Sunday at 2 o'clock. At Patricia McDougal on the scene. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it.